Alright, hey guys, so today I'm going to be taking a look at a game called Everspace. This is a roguelike space shooter that you can also play in VR with a virtual reality headset, but I'm going to just be playing normally. I'll be playing in third person mode. You can also play first person, of course.
Something's not right with me. I'm having memory loops. There was a dispute. I was standing in the way of their plans. I was restrained. Shot with something. Who is this? I managed to escape. That's all I can remember. I must find some answers.
Okay, so very, very vague intro story. Here's my spaceship. Really nice
Pilot
graphics.
Requires further training. Activating automatic assistance. Stand by.
Assistance? I suppose I could use some pointers.
Okay. So boost over to the
Let's
waypoint.
begin by shooting targets.
Well, that seems easy enough.
Whoa. It's actually a lot harder to hit the ships than I thought.
The next targets have shields. First, use the pulse laser to deplete their shields. When the shields are down, use the Gatling gun to inflict greater hull damage.
Okay, understood.
Okay, so I have to hold down 1 to change weapons. Okay. You can also easily switch between with wheel down and up. Okay. This is the pulse laser. So it says the pulse laser reduces their shields. And then you switch to the Gatling gun. It does more hull damage. There we go. Pretty cool game so far. I'm liking this.
Set a target lock before shooting, so the missiles can home in.
Set a target lock. Middle mouse button to target lock, and then switch weapons with 2. Okay. That fires a rocket. Okay, cool. So that's like my special
Ready for
weapon.
the next stage. I have created a jump target. Aim towards it and hold steady to leave the orbit. After each transit, your jump drive requires a cooling down phase. As soon as it is ready for another jump, I will create one.
I really like the controls. Like it's very strange to me because you would think a controller would be better playing this game, but I tried both the controller and like keyboard controls, and the keyboard controls are very, very smooth. As you can see, I can navigate through the area very easily, which is really nice coming from a space game. I remember playing when I was younger this game on the PS2. It was a Star Wars game. I think Star Wars Starfighter. I really, really love playing that game. This game kind of reminds me of that. So it looks like we get to pick where we want to travel to. I don't know if it matters currently. Upgrade the sector scanner perk to reveal threat levels. Okay, so these probably have different threat levels. But we'll just go with the first one. Let's go and travel. Go to the next area. This is a roguelike, so I believe you have to start from the beginning each time you play. Although we are playing the tutorial.
As you can see from your fuel gauge, a substantial amount was consumed during transit. You should aim to refill the jump drive completely. There is a mineable asteroid nearby. Shoot at it to extract fuel.
Really loving the controls. It feels really, really nice. For extracting fuel. Alright, that should be good.
That should do it.
Remaining well provisioned is key to survival in the cluster. Before leaving the orbit, it is recommended you explore the location for resources.
So I'm looking for resources. Wait. Am I going
I
the
have
right way?
located a container at some distance.
Ah, resources.
And a weapon.
A weapon.
But you don't have a free slot to install it. Decide for yourself whether you want to equip or salvage it.
Let's equip it. This is a beam laser. It doesn't do as much damage as the other weapons, but I think I'll get rid of the pulse laser and equip the beam laser. Let's go ahead and swap it, and then we'll salvage the pulse laser. There we go. Got some ore and scrap. Looks like you can probably craft new weapons.
I would advise activating your weapon overdrive in order to prepare for the encounter.
Weapon overdrive R. Okay. So I'll use my weapon overdrive in a second.
This will enhance your weapon damage considerably.
I like the sound of that.
Die.
Resources are essential for crafting and upgrading your equipment. It appears, however, that we have exhausted our possibilities here. I suggest advancing to the next location.
Okay, moving on to the next area. Really nice graphics. Very bright, vibrant. Alright, next area. Kind of interested to see what the crafting system's like. If you can.
What's my objective?
Reaching your destination.
And where is that?
It's still a long way to go. You will understand more when we get there.
I would prefer some more substance to your answers.
Boosting firing primary weapons and using devices consumes energy. Pay attention to the energy bar below the crosshair. Okay. Increase the recharge speed. Okay, got it. Do a barrel roll. Sorry about that. Refuel? Buy 10 fuel for $200. I don't really want to do that. Wait, am I even going the right way? Looks like there's stuff up here. Oh, oops. What's going on here? GNB turned hostile. When looting GNB containers, GNB fuel tanks, or attacking GNB fighters, there's a chance that your attack will be reported, turning all GNB units in the current location, the next one hostile. Oh wow, okay.
Grady and Brunt have broadcast an emergency signal.
Sorry, I had no choice.
It is best not to make new enemies unnecessarily.
I'm still getting shot by some sort of turret. Nothing over here yet. Oh, you can shoot down the missiles too, that's cool. It allowed me to lock on to the... Oh, these are like home-seeking missiles.
What am I picking up on the broadcast channel here?
Oh, shoot.
The Okar are a reptilian race with a tendency towards reactive behavior. They are indigenous to the cluster, and the colonials uninvited guests. Distrust runs deep.
I'm taking quite a bit of damage. There we go. Okay. So looks like I made enemies with this freighter, and I'm not allowed to go in to buy fuel anymore. Yeah, I can. Interesting. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. There's a bunch of enemies all over the place. And there's more turrets. I guess we'll go this way. See what's over here. There's some outlaws. Go take them out first, and then we'll come back and see what to do. I do have a shield booster as well. I probably should have used that in the last area.
It appears we have stumbled upon an outlaw base. Scavengers and raiders of every degree ply the demilitarized zone using these hidden structures to launch operations. I would advise caution on approach.
Maybe it's worth the risk.
Oh. Am I reloading? Scattergun. Ooh, this weapon looks good. This is definitely better than my current weapon, so we'll go ahead and exchange this by pressing F, and then we'll salvage my old weapon. Oh, it's like a shotgun. Okay, it might not have been better, but oh well. Interesting. Got some fuel, some nanobots. Oops. Alright, so what am I supposed to do? It says jumping suppressed signals at 66%, so I think I'm just supposed to wait. Oh wait, never mind, I'm supposed to go this way. Maybe I'm supposed to blow up the service station, I don't even know. It says I'm going the right way.
Well, that was dumb. Didn't you know all units in the direct vicinity will react negatively if you attack one?
I can see that now, thanks.
Okay, I think I'm supposed to go this way. It's telling me jumping suppressed signal 9876. Oh wait. I think there was something else I probably could have got. There's a container over here. How weird to use a shotgun in space. Ouch.
More credits.
So I think it's telling me I need to just keep going this way. Jumping suppressed signal 0%. Am I going the wrong way? I must have gone the wrong way. What the heck? Oh, there's a plasma field over there. Alright, I'm just wasting a whole lot of time. Sorry about that. So it's like there's like a fuel meter, and there's a bunch of meters. I'm gonna wait a second for my fuel to come back so I can boost over here. Plasma fuel. How did I not see this earlier?
Your vessel harvests plasma automatically when you are near.
Ooh,
That's convenient.
interesting. There's another ship thingy over
The level
here.
of destruction is breathtaking.
Hostilities only ceased when resources were exhausted, forcing both sides to the negotiating table. A demilitarized zone was created as a buffer zone, monitored by the Oka authorities. Only time will heal the rift between the species.
Oh, you hack it. Okay. Jump suppression removed. There we go. So now I can get out of here. It's pretty neat that you're able to just attack some of these ships and stuff. I wonder if I could have blown up that entire like freighter. That would have been cool. But I guess you can make enemies and allies with various factions. You've reached the final location of the sector. Fly through the jump gate in order to reach the next sector. You won't be needing any fuel for the jump. Okay.
Jump gates are the primary method of travel between systems. These were built by gradient front prospects for their mining drones to reach areas more efficiently.
Okay, thanks for the introduction. Now you want me to use this?
It is the only way to the next sector. So, yes.
Oops. Alright, took that guy out. Whoa. Jeez.
That's just what I need.
Alright. So it looks like there's just like different factions floating around in different areas.
Outlaws. Independent operators with varying affiliations profiting
Comm
from
hub over
trafficking,
here. Let's go check out the
extortion,
comm hub.
illegal weapons trading, piracy, clone smuggling.
Maybe they have something I need.
For resources for crafting, go to the equipment menu and see which items can be modified or crafted from scratch. Alright, figure out how to do that. Communication hub hacked. Cool.
As you have probably ascertained, hacking comm hubs has its benefits.
Target decelerator. I'm just gonna scrap that. Alright, so here's the equipment menu. Repair, star map data. I have no idea how to get to the crafting menu. I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Now we'll just go through the jump gate. Mineable ore. And there's a container down there. So it looks like there's a bunch of things you can do in each sector, but they all seem to be optional. I think the only like mandatory thing to pick up is the
You have extracted raw materials. These are essential for crafting and upgrading, but you will require much more.
Okay, so my energy meter is the little green bar in the center of the screen. Kind of have to like wait for it to recharge before you're able to shoot or do much of anything. Kind of annoying. I'm just kind of curious if there's anything else in this rock. Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Let's go ahead and go through the jump gate.
Strange. Fragments of memories. Trying to make sense of them. I had managed to escape. I was weak and ill. My cells were deteriorating. A deadly poison. A cytotoxin. Slow. Relentless. Eating me away. There was a way to halt its progress, but it would take time. All I could do was set the wheels in motion and await the outcome in stasis. A long, uncertain sleep.
Okay. Ooh, look at this.
I saw myself again.
This is pretty sweet.
Dying.
This must be a memory from your original. Apparently a flaw in the transference protocol. The Eterna system was meant to filter such personal
I'm gonna go
records.
kill this guy.
Wait, what are you saying? My original? I'm
A clone, yes. Usually this is not realized by limited use copies. The function of Eterna was to pass on operational skills, such as piloting. But it seems that something has gone wrong here.
Stop. This is a lot to take on board all at once. Why is this happening? Who am I? Who is my original?
I have no information on that. Perhaps there is a purpose to this aberration which will become clear upon reaching the coordinates given. I have no answers, unfortunately, but I am as curious as you are. The freighter has asked for repair assistance. A reward has been offered in return for supplying it with the resources it needs.
So it looks like you have the option to help out various people, or you can like destroy them and like take their stuff. It's kind of cool, being the good guy or the bad guy. Kill bandits, or you can be a bandit yourself. All right, so something's here. Trade with the freighter. You give 8 plasma in exchange for blah blah blah. Okay.
Transfer complete. A credit deposit has been made with you.
Cool. So I just made a bunch of money. I'm pretty sure I can blow this thing up if I wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to. I feel like if I start shooting it, something bad's gonna happen. G&B freighter, G&P resource transport, or I can just go to the next stage. Yeah, let's just go fly over there and see what that's about. It's really neat seeing these ginormous freaking worlds. Like, look at how big this place is. It'd be really cool if you could like fly down there. But yeah, let's fly over here and see what these guys want. I also want to figure out how to craft. I have no idea how to craft anything. Oh, maybe upgrade. Upgrade weapon requires resources. Oh, okay. So it looks like to upgrade stuff, you need various resources. So I need like crystals and plasma in order to upgrade this item. Otherwise, you can build a new thing. So I can build a Gatling gun or a pulse laser, or actually just a Gatling gun. Might actually be a good idea to switch to a Gatling gun, just because the shotgun doesn't seem to be that great of a weapon. So here's the resource transport. There's some fighters here. So I could like destroy this, but then I'll become enemies with this faction. So I'm not going to do that. Let's go ahead and fly to the next area. If I can figure out this way. I'm also kind of curious, does it show me how much fuel I have? Is this nanobot scrap? Oh, fuel's down here. I have plenty of fuel. My spaceship is like halfway damaged though, so I need to be kind of careful. I wasn't using my shield ability. Okay, looks like there's some more elite G&B fighters.
Why does this vessel appear with a skull?
This is to highlight a superior fighter. It will be harder to take down.
We'll have to see about that. Do you reckon there's anything salvageable on this freighter?
Probably, but I would not advise it as it may draw unwanted attention.
There's outlaws. So I kind of want to fight this thing. Here, let's do this first. Get some crystals. Oh, what's going on over there? They're firing at something. Oh, I think they're they're shooting at the outlaws. All right, cool. Get some crystals. I know crystals are used to upgrade weapons and stuff. Did everything? Yeah, that's everything. Okay, and let's pick up this fuel from the bandits they just destroyed. And then let's go back to... Wait, is there more? Might be some more crystals. Oh, never mind. Okay. I'm getting kind of confused of where I'm even looking at. What happened to the freighter? Is the freighter over here? No. Where'd the freighter go? I wish there was like a map. It's the one thing that's kind of annoying right now. Where is the freighter? Am I just like missing it? Is it behind one of these rocks? There's no point fighting these guys if I don't see the freighter. Oh, there's the freighter. Okay. Wait, there's the fighter. No. Oh, I'm so confused. Let me go over here real quick. I just want to see if there's anything down here. Looks like there's some more ores. Oh, there's some tech containers. Might be worth checking out. Some more crystals. Shield breaker missile? Bunch of fuel. Alright. So it's kind of like a mix between like a resource collecting game. Shield breaker missile. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up. Let's go over here and get some fuel. Free fuel, hooray. I'm really kind of concerned because I don't know where that mineable crystal. There's all sorts of different stuff here. Tech container. Some nanobots. Alright, let me check this real quick. So I need plasma in order to upgrade. That's the last thing. Can upgrade the shield. Shield booster. Can build energy injector. So you can craft all sorts of different items. Oh, there's the fighter. Where's the freaking freighter? Oh well, let's go down here. Let's break these containers. I don't think these guys will care if I break the containers. Scrap. Coil gun. Okay, so let's switch the. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch the scattergun out for this coil gun. Let's see what that does. Oh, that's kind of cool. Some more ore. I don't really understand like how much I'm supposed to be collecting resources or how much I'm supposed to be fighting. I guess it's up to you what you want to do. I suppose some areas it would be better to fight and some areas it would be better just to collect resources. Let's go ahead and go to the next area. Which is over here. I'll fight whoever's in the next area. Kind of an interesting game. It is sort of open-ended though. So I feel like it's up to you, like however much you want to fight or if you want to be peaceful. Let's just go here, I guess. Whoa. Probably don't want to go into that. It's very odd to me. There's some outlaws. Or resource transport. I'm gonna go ahead and bust open this resource transport. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
This will enhance your weapon damage considerably.
I like the sound of that.
One of your ship's main components with damage and is not fully functional anymore. You can repair it via the in-game repair menu. Uh-oh.
I see you are improving.
Getting the feel of things?
This isn't good. I can't shoot because I don't have enough energy. And now I'm dying. Oh man. Can I get out of here? Oh. And I just blew up. So that definitely wasn't a wise idea to try to fight those guys. Let's go back to the hangar. Looks like there's probably ways to trade with various things, perks and upgrades available. You've earned enough credits in your last run in order to buy a new perk. Go to the perk screen and buy a new perk. Okay, cool. Sector scanner, that'd be useful. Adds additional information to the sector map, unlocks retrieval, unlocks trading. So I guess it'd probably be a good idea to pick that up. I have a lot of money, so I can like, there we go. So you can get trading, critical hit chance, credit loot bonus, all sorts of good stuff with the money that you earn on each thing. Shows natural hazards, credit loot bonus. Rare loot chance, costs 2,500, retrieval. Oh, you can salvage That's cool. You can salvage your old ship if you find it again. Okay, interesting. So those are my perks, and then I guess you just launch again? Oh wait, okay, so you have to use up all your money. See if there's anything else I could spend money on. Alright, that's good. And you can select your difficulty. And then you launch again, and then I guess you keep playing and you try to advance as far as possible, and try to, I guess, upgrade your weapons, upgrade your ship.
This time I'll make it.
And there's challenges: shoot down 30 floodlights in a single run, destroy 10 Okar units, destroy 10 Outlaw units. All right, so there's various challenges, and you try to earn as much money as possible. You collect perks, and you slowly upgrade each run and get more powerful. And there's probably like various like bosses later on. Maybe you fight like bigger ships, maybe some frigates, and it's kind of an interesting game. Kind of wish you could recruit members to your team. I don't know if you can later on, but that would be a really interesting feature if you were able to recruit like more people to your side, so you have some allies. Because playing alone, I mean, it's kind of, you're just like a one-man army, just an outlaw, salvaging and trading and slowly upgrading your ship. But overall, this is a pretty cool game. It's called Everspace. You can also play it in first person like this. I kind of prefer playing in third person just so I can see the whole size of my ship, but playing in first person is kind of cool too. If you prefer that, you can do that. Boom. But I really love the graphics. The explosion effects are pretty nice, and it's a really interesting space game if you're into space fighters. I think this game would be excellent in VR. Playing this in virtual reality would be quite a fun experience. But overall, it's a great game. Let's go ahead and quit back to the main menu. Thanks for watching. If you want to pick up this game, it's on Steam. I think it's around $30. You might want to wait for a sale. But overall, I think it's a great little space shooter. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.